Mompha rearrested by the EFCC. These are many other things I'll be talking about in this particular video. Just before I jump right in, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time I upload my videos. But if already subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you for subscribing, and make sure you share my videos across all social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about right now on social media. Just before the main gist, Mompha being arrested or rearrested by the EFCC, I want to talk about the shortage of food in the North Korea, and that is something that a lot of us are responding to, as people that have pets has been forced or is being forced by the government to give up their pets for meat, and that is something coming out from North Korea. And this North Korean president Kim Jong-un has actually started forcing a lot of people to give up their pet for meat. And what do you have to actually say about it? Because it appears that the country is facing a lot of food insecurity at this time, because there is a shortage of food across the country, while some other countries are wasting a lot of food. And that is something that you guys need to actually understand, because the little you have, you've got to actually make do with it, and then be cheerful with it, especially in Nigeria, because a lot of people are wasting out food in Nigeria, while some people are still suffering out there. And now in a country, even the rich and the poor, they are facing scarcity of food, and now a lot of people are forced to give up their pets for food. That is a bit disturbing. Yes, in a recent news, Mompha has been rearrested by the EFCC. Last time, a court ruling actually asked the EFCC to, return most of the seized items of Mompha to him, and then he tried to go to the office of the EFCC in Lagos to actually retrieve most of these items like iPhone, wristwatches, and the rest. But he retrieved those things, he was waylaid by the EFCC officials and rearrested. And now a lot of people are now actually calling out EFCC to obey court order, because we cannot govern a great country disrespecting court orders. Let's try and listen to Kemi Oluloyo on this one.
Hi everybody, it's about 10:30 p.m. on Monday, 17th of August 2020. I had foot surgery this morning. I'm experiencing a little bit of pain, but I have pain medications, antibiotics, and everything for my therapy. A little drowsy, but I wanted to talk to you before I go to bed. I just learned that the EFCC rearrested Mompha, and this is the time we need to all speak out. There are things that the anti-graft agency is doing that is violating our civil rights. You arrested somebody for money laundering and a lot of other frivolous charges, okay? A judge ordered you to give him back his property. They were not laid as exhibits in your initial arrest, and you have no reasons to keep his passport, his phone, his watch, everything. Mompha went to the EFCC on Friday, apparently to collect his things. He had not even left the premises when they rearrested him. Look, the EFCC cannot start acting like the DSS. We know the DSS has broken a lot of civil rights laws, okay? We have civil rights in Nigeria.
For most people that does not know Mompha is actually an Instagram big boy, is actually a rich guy that show forth on Instagram like Hushpuppi. And then is, according to a report that made around, is an Bureau Change CEO, and now has been arrested by the EFCC. He was actually arrested last time by the EFCC and then released on bail, about 100 million naira bail. And right now, after the ruling of a court in Lagos that most of the seized item that belongs to him should be returned to him, after trying to retrieve those things from the EFCC office, few minutes he was waylaid and then rearrested. And a lot of Nigerians are responding to that, because when it comes to political issues, we've seen people that misappropriated fund, and then when they were asked questions they fainted and the rest. And then we've seen the minister actually accused a lot of senators, a lot of house honorable members, and then nobody seems to be arresting these people, and a lot of people appears to be happy about the whole thing. And I think this is actually disturbing, this is actually uninteresting at this particular time, because the young people are watching, and then they are not getting the result which they ought to get. Somebody was sentenced to death in Kano, and then a video that made viral about the governor of Kano State collecting some dollars from suspecting contractors and the rest. And now nobody seems to be pursuing the prosecution of the governor, but it is easy for them to actually kind of sentence another person to jail or to some kind of in some kind of things. And now it's a bit disturbing, because if we continue like this, I think Nigeria is going to lose a lot of its value, because most African countries, or most countries around the world, they are not respecting Nigerians enough. Why? Because of the system of things in Nigeria not really working out too cool for us all, and that is something a bit disturbing. And what do you have to actually say about this? Mompha being rearrested by the EFCC, and I think that is uncalled for, because there was a court ruling that he should retrieve his item from the EFCC, that they should give him back his items that were seized from him, and then only for him to be rearrested after trying to retrieve those items. And now Nigerians are calling out the EFCC to free Mompha. When they do these things, they try to make bad things look kind of pathetic, look some kind of they try to weave sentiment for this kind of people. That is what I believe about the whole thing. If you don't have enough evidence to arrest somebody, why going after the person to arrest the person and keep the person in your custody for days? Like, that is what a lot of people are now talking about, like what happened to Ade herself. And then she is actually trying not to run into depression because of the experiences she had in the EFCC custody. And right now they are taking Mompha for the second time. But a lot of people are now saying that EFCC, you should free Mompha. And what do you have to actually say about this? I want you to drop it in the comment section so that we can talk about it in our next video. Just before I jump off, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon if you are yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel. But if already subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and make sure you share my videos across all social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about right now on social media. I love you guys.